Marquette is taking on Villanova this Wednesday, January the 19th, and I've got a free pick on that game coming right up. I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and we want to remind everybody about our new sponsor, Caesars Sportsbook. They've got an excellent deal for you. If you just check out the description of this video, you'll find the link to Caesars. Get yourself all signed up. If you're a new account, they will match your very first bet up to $1,001. And if you're in the state of New York, they'll give you a $300 sign-up bonus, no deposit required. But then when you do decide to deposit, they'll match that deposit up to $3,000. So do not miss out on this special promotion. With me today, I've got expert handicapper Ross Benjamin here to give us his play on what I think is going to be a pretty good game. How's it going, Ross?
I'm going good. How about yourself, Allison?
I'm rocking and rolling. I'm doing what I do, just trying to make some money over here. We're talking Marquette at Nova. Villanova's minus 12.5. The total's 138.5. What are you looking at for this one, Ross?
Well, as opposed to you, I don't think this is going to be a very good game. You look at the fact that Marquette comes in 4-0 straight up in ATS in their last four. And here they are, a 12.5-point underdog to Villanova. I mean, again, Villanova is nationally ranked, but Marquette's been playing awfully good. And when you get a heavy number like that, it's a sure tell sign to me. The sports books are begging you to take the underdog in a situation, and I'm certainly not going to comply. Here's the thing. Villanova, tougher non-conference slate. They are 13-4, but 3 of 4 losses. You look at number 4, Purdue, number 5, Baylor, and number 9, UCLA, which they lost in overtime on the road. And they also own wins over number 24, Tennessee, and they've beaten number 20, Xavier, twice. This is also a Villanova team that comes in talking about red hot. Marquette's 4-0 straight up in ATS. Well, 3 of those games are at home. Villanova, on the other hand, 6-0 straight up in ATS in their last 6 games, winning by a margin of 18.7 points per game, all against Big East opponents. Villanova also at home this season, 6-0 straight up and 5-1 against the spread, winning by over 29 points per game. And this is the first meeting of the year between these Big East schools. They met twice last year. Villanova won and covered both of those meetings, and they beat Marquette in those 2 meetings by an average of 24.5 points per game. I just think this is a sucker play. I think a lot of the public will jump all over Marquette as a 12.5-point underdog, and I think they're wrong. So I'm going to go with Villanova here, minus the 12.5 over Marquette.
Well, you're the boss, Applesauce, and I have learned my lesson about going against you in free picks, so I shall not do that. I liked Marquette first half. That's kind of how I was looking at this one. I think Marquette's going to be ready for this team. Whether or not they're able to hang with them for an entire game might be a different story. So I was kind of looking at taking 6 first half with Marquette, but Ross Benjamin's the expert here, so we're going to lay 12.5 with Villanova in the full game. Ross, what do you have lined up over at picksandparlays.net for our viewers in the way of premium plays and packages?
Well, what you want to do is keep an eye on my college basketball 10-star top plays right now. Going back to the end of the 2018 season, 83-57 with my last 140 college basketball 10-star top plays. That's good for 59%, folks. Some of you out there say, I can hit 59% on my own. Well, give me 140 picks. I'll monitor them. If you hit 59%, I'd be more than glad to send you some money. My dime players during that course of time, they're up 20 grand. So you want to keep an eye on those college basketball 10-star top plays. The NFL, too. I know this is a college basketball segment, but the NFL, my 10-star top plays, 7-2 the last 9, 9-3 the last 12, including Saturday on Buffalo, minus the 4, 47-17 over them damn New England Patriots. And I also had the Kansas City Chiefs. I laid the 12.5 against Pittsburgh, and they won 42-21, Ellie. So keep an eye on those 10-star top plays, folks.
That's what you got to do over at picksandparlays.net. And when you find Ross Benjamin's name, use the promo code YEAR, YEAR, will save you 20% off all of his best bets, week-long packages, 3 days, 1 month, 1 year, all that jazz. Use the promo code, get a little added value when you're buying Ross's best picks. And until then, we're going to roll with the Villanova Wildcats minus 12.5 against Marquette.